You're not going anywhere. We cannot be here. You cannot be here. You have no business to be here. Not in election. You cannot go. You're not police. You think you're not police? Are you police? Why are you police? Community. So you have to go to every community. I'm bullying it. I can be my cousin bullying. Hi, Jesus Christ. Let's
The major takeaway from the by-elections is simply that we have not learned any lessons. And it's not just this by-election. Since 1999 to date, all the elections conducted in this country, despite electoral reform and all of that, we have not learned any lessons. And there is need for us to continue to work on the electoral framework at all levels. The institutions involved, the personalities involved, the processes, and the management of elections generally. However, what this signpost is a statement about the leadership recruitment process. Now, we always talk about violence, thuggery during elections. These are leaders in their own right. The APC candidate, gubernatorial candidate in the upcoming November 8 election in Anambra, and the incumbent deputy governor of Anambra State, meeting at a polling unit and threatening to beat each other up. And the APC candidate saying he will set fire to all the vehicles brought by the deputy governor. These are leaders, and they are talking like thugs, common thugs. So what kind of example are they setting for even the able-bodied men that they recruit to stand in as agents at these polling units? So this is a problem about leadership recruitment. And the people take their cue from the way their leaders behave. And I say this democracy is not going to move forward unless we begin to make sure that the people that are recruited into leadership positions at any level are persons who have the character. Because there seems to be a flaw of character with the people who lead us. Have we not seen in this same country during an election time when known prominent people in Nigeria will go and snatch ballot boxes? Or they will go to police stations to intimidate people. This is just a clear example of it. And I think it's most unfortunate. And we hope that this will not be the pattern on November 8th when Anambra goes to the polls. And this should be a wake-up call for the security agencies to know that Anambra must be secured for the benefit of the ordinary people. If Nicholas Ukachukwu had carried out his threat to set fire to Ibezim's vehicles, imagine the kind of chaos that would have included with the two supporters on both sides fighting each other. So it's a very sad commentary on the character of Nigeria's professional political elite. And I say this without generalizing because this appears to be the trend.
See, how many decent, when I mean decent all-rounder in morals, in character, in outlook. How many decent people go into politics in Nigeria? How many? Can you count? I'm not saying they're not decent, but they're decent people in politics. But how many? I mean, when you or whoever is watching is a person and says they want to go into politics, what's the first thing they tell you? They tell you don't want to be part of touts, talks, and the likes, and that's what's happening. But you see, the bigger joke is on the Nigerian people. And I'll ask you, as 2027 is coming, you're going to vote in this election. I just want a question for you. The man that you are going to vote, can you leave your 6-year-old child with that man for that child, that man or woman to raise your child? Because there are lots of Nigerians that vote for people they can't even leave their own children with. And they say politics is different. But when their lives are now battered by those decisions, they start to cry. That's just my question. Whoever you're going to vote, can you leave your children with that man to raise for you in a situation where you are not there? That's a food for thought. Let's move ahead.
Absolutely. That is food for thought.